Casey,
Hey, here we are.
phone down.
I know. I gotta get on it.
What were you doing? You were
We
you were falling asleep.
Well, we did the TikTok live early, and then we got to do
That's just for our
our.
special
I
TikTokers.
tell you, our crew is
Well, here's what happened. I'll tell you.
okay.
So, Croc showed up late for work tonight.
That's what it was. Yeah, he had to go out. He had out there gallivanting.
Gallivanting is exactly what he was doing. Out gallivanting around.
My grandmother would say, out there ramming around.
Ramming around.
Ramming around. It had a lot of implications, I tell you.
But, well, it's another Friday night.
It is. We're doing it Friday. Got my red on.
You got your red Friday. I'm straight up Carhartt.
Others
all
maybe
the time.
not, but whatever. I got my red on.
Yeah.
Here we are, though. Friday night. Oh.
Yeah.
Already got a
short week, so.
It was a short week. It was a weird week. It was weird. Everybody was pissy today. Was everybody pissy with you?
Yeah.
Maybe it's me. I don't know.
It was one of those days.
Fourth Monday in a row or something.
I don't know. I had some pissy people today.
Yeah, it's weird.
I did.
Weird.
And we gave them free lunch too.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Just been the caterers.
Really?
Come down. I had the steak hoagie.
Very nice.
Yeah, and we got some free lunch today.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with free lunch.
No.
Can't beat a free lunch.
You can't beat a free lunch. You really can't.
Did
you win that one yet, or what?
What's he's over there?
He's over there.
That's what the problem is. He's too busy scratching.
There's not
lottery
even a
tickets
Sheetz in town anymore.
He's scratching lottery tickets.
He needs to stop down at the Unimarts and
yeah. Went down.
Let me know.
I
didn't even scratch them. I don't scratch them. I just scratch the barcode and scan it.
Because I just
here.
What's the reasoning?
Get more time in your life. What is?
I kind of have like ADHD, like the scratch on it. It's like a stimming. It's a stimming.
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 Oh, 6'7". 6'7".
Oh,
can we get a? Oh, we got a leaker. Cork. We got a leaker.
Oh my God, Steven, this has got to be.
Croc, we got a leaker.
Can you get us another one?
We need a new glass.
No,
right on top of the fridge.
We
Just
can't
give one of them.
And here we are. We can't even get the drink glasses right.
Nothing's working.
The sound was all messed up.
Yeah,
over there. You still don't have the sound right.
No, we're probably not recording.
Look, TikTok live.
We are recording.
See it.
I mean, this is horrible.
We are recording.
I've had it.
Everything's good.
The whiskey.
I took care of everything.
The whiskey's good. I'll
I
give
could,
it that.
but I can tell by looking at the look on your face when you just took that swig because it looked like it might have hit you.
Oh,
Yeah, see, because you double duty. You do whiskey and vodka at the same time.
little Bacardi, but yeah,
Oh, you're doing whiskey and rum together.
yeah, just the
Chase
yeah, yeah. You know, I got
whiskey with a
to
rum
get my
chaser.
number 9 red in, right?
I, gee,
I don't know. Water and Bacardi and a little bit of whiskey. Yeah,
I don't know.
the whiskey. Oh,
I think you got a problem. We're gonna handle. I think we got the egg thing handled.
this is
but-
a true story. The girl down at the liquor store told me, if you come into the liquor store once a week, you got a problem.
So
Well,
what, the
that's-
same liquor store, or do you bounce
not
around?
well. I think she's being serious. I think she's being serious. If you come into that liquor, if you go into a liquor store once a week, I don't know. I mean, I don't go once a week. I'm a once every other, every 3, maybe once a month.
I'm gonna have to stop going in there every other day.
I got 2-3 times a day. Yeah, I don't know.
No, the problem is if you're going in every other day for a bottle of Mad Dog,
Right. Yeah, I know.
then there might be a
Probably
problem.
would be, I really only drink for this.
I browse.
Do you? What's that?
Yeah,
Some of them, some of them are small. Yeah.
Mad Dog. I'm a Mogan David guy.
Hogan Dave?
Mogan David.
No.
How about some of that Hebrew wine, that Manischewitz?
Oh, the Manischewitz.
Oh, boy.
You mix that with the harder stuff.
No, you mix that with beer.
Really?
Yeah, called a whooper.
What did we used to on the corn tour? We would do Manischewitz and Everclear, I'll call it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
A little bit of
Everclear.
homebrew.
Little
But
homebrew.
yeah, you
Everclear,
take that Manischewitz and put it in your beer, and it's called a whooper.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's good stuff.
What's the one that tastes like a hot ball? That's a beer and cinnamon. It tastes like a Dr. Pepper. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into all that
right.
fruity
We've
stuff.
gone too far.
Yeah, we've delved too far into
All
your
right.
problem. Anything local news?
I don't know that I have local news. The wife's been down to the Rite Aids 2 or 3 times. They're down to 75% off. They have yet to mow the yard.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. In case you don't know, there's a sign every 5 foot on center.
I did
That
get
it's
some
closed
magnesium pills.
Did you get some?
I got some
milk and magnesia there.
not milk and magnesia. I got my magnesium,
Okay.
and it
What's
was.
that do? The milk and magnesia, that's a pooping thing.
Yeah,
But
I'm
what's-
good in that
You
area.
good in that area? Pretty
Yeah.
regular?
Pretty good,
I'm a
solid
9
stool.
o'clock guy myself.
I'm a solid stool, right around
What's your time?
7:30.
7:30.
7:30. I
Okay.
try and do it on
First
work.
cup of coffee.
I do it on work time.
Yeah. Well,
If it's almost time to punch out and I got one brewing, I'm gonna wait.
okay.
I'm gonna get paid for it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't ever punch, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, what's
Oh.
Sorry.
No, magnesium.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like vitamin. I do a lot.
You're low in the magnesium area?
Well, here's the problem.
What's that help?
It's good for my MS.
Okay.
I don't want to violate my own HIPAA. But when I take my pills in the morning, it looks like a handful of Skittles.
Yeah.
I mean, I got
That's
a lot.
your breakfast.
Yeah, I'm highly medicated.
I thought maybe,
I got all sorts of pills.
help with
I
other things,
have
but
anti-kill pills.
That-
I have ones that bring you down, ones that bring you up.
Yeah. By the doctor?
Oh yeah,
Okay. That's good.
and it's not Michael
Oh, yeah.
Jackson's doctor.
Right. No, yeah. They're hard to come by, but yeah, I get it.
But yeah, so
I think local news. I don't have much. Oh, it's graduation week. That's our big.
it
thing in our
is. It's
family.
graduation week. All 13 kids are going to get their diploma.
That's not true. There's like 30.
Whoa.
And Aubrey's doing well. I think she's gonna make it.
Is she?
Yeah.
All right, good. Good for her. Good for I was touch and go there for a while.
All right.
Good for
Are you
her.
gonna walk, honey? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Aubrey, but they pretty much let everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now it's gonna be fun. Yeah, the fun's coming.
So what's she gonna do?
I don't know. She's doing, I think, something online. I don't know. World Campus, Penn State, and
Mm-hmm.
last I
Mm-hmm.
knew, maybe HR. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the last I knew. World Campus HR.
There you go.
She's still trying to figure it out, I think, but she'll do something. She's a
Yeah.
smart
Well,
girl, but
we're just talking about Penn State. The news came out
yeah,
that they're shutting down some
yeah.
branch campuses.
A lot unhappy people about that, and
Uh,
it goes against everything they're about.
all right. The problem that I have is they're shutting down the small rural branch campuses and keeping. Why would you keep branch campuses that are like within spitting distance of main campus?
Royals are losing out lately, man. It's bad. Um, yeah, I agree. It's very upsetting.
I looked at the votes from the
Okay.
and I was very impressed with Mr. Hoffman, uh, who was one of the men that voted against shutting those down. And I just, if Mr. Hoffman, if you watch this at any time, I just want you to know I appreciate you that vote because you were one of the guys that that stood up to them. And I've met Mr. Hoffman a couple of times. He's a great gentleman.
Good.
But he thought of the rural community.
Yeah, a lot of kids don't do well in the main and did better on the the satellites. It just I don't know.
You know, and the money that they put into some of these branches just recently, as far as upgrades, if you look at the Du Bois campus,
Oh yeah,
it's a beautiful spot.
it absolutely is.
You know,
They
uh,
add relevant courses to our local economy as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's where a lot of this, is got me tweaked a little bit. Is there a chance for you know, maybe some other maybe the whatever that North Central Pennsylvania Community College or whatever to pick up on that campus? I don't know. But that seems to be again, that was another one that was started for the larger areas, even though it is the larger rural areas, and we don't seem to get the attention here
No.
in our local spot. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We're kind of like the forgotten spot in north central Pennsylvania.
I heard a long time when I was a kid. I remember my dad saying like, "Hey, they want to make this a nature preserve, right, or whatever." And they're there. They're getting there. It's getting there. That's what it is.
Well,
Nothing else.
I was
Pennsylvania. Then the Pennsylvania Wilds came about, right? That's what I thought. Like, oh, there it is.
well, don't even get me started.
Yeah, here we go. Are we gonna
Okay,
start?
I'm not going to start. No,
We had an agenda tonight, but that wasn't on it.
and I'm not gonna get started on that.
Not gonna get started on the
Not on
Pennsylvania Wilds.
No, I'm not. But what I will do is I was reading a letter to that a gentleman wrote to Pete Exton,
Okay. Oh, I know
and I thought it was an amazing letter, and it was about Emporium and how Emporium has always had a rich history in commitment to country. So if you look back at World War II, all the men volunteered and went.
Yeah.
Emporium, Cameron County, became girls' town.
Yes.
The women stepped up and worked in the factory.
Yep.
And kept the manufacturing base rolling while the men were away, defending freedom.
Yeah.
And Joe Russa, who
I've seen this. I've seen the post.
yeah, and I commend him for, a man who is not native to here, but really cares about our community.
Very well written article, and if you
Yeah.
don't follow Joe Russo on LinkedIn, that's where I follow him. Highly suggest that you follow Joe Russo on LinkedIn. Great guy. That's who bought Christmas Grove, right?
Yeah.
And very committed to our community.
Very. Just a great gentleman. But, what can we do? Everybody's got to pitch in. Everybody's got to pitch in. And I think it's time. But off of that.
Yeah. Well, that was a rabbit hole there.
I know.
That's all right. That's why we're here.
I kind of get passionate about some of the local stuff, and
yeah.
But national news.
Yeah.
National news.
National news.
Okay, so Eli,
he's done.
Eli Musk is
Moving on to other.
He out.
He's out.
He's out.
He did his thing. He's out.
He did his thing.
Thanks
He's
for
got to
your
go.
service.
He's got to go save Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla's not.
He's got some problems over there.
Hopefully we're done painting swastikas on Teslas.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but that was one. What broke?
I thought he popped the top.
Oh, he cracked a beer.
Yeah,
all right.
Cracked a beer. Pop a top.
Pop a top again.
Here we're.
But so he's out. These liberal local judges that think that they can just stop stuff.
Yeah,
it's just amazing.
The judges things are still a thing, right? That was a.
I like.
We're passing the big beautiful bill. That's moving its way.
Yep, the great big beautiful bill.
Yep, that's coming.
It's big. Nobody's seen anything like it.
Right. Huge.
It's huge. It's big. It's beautiful.
Yep.
It's a bill.
Yeah.
So, and there's just like any other bill. It's the hidden stuff.
Yeah.
It is where they get you.
I didn't read it.
I've only read just a little bit of it.
Right.
I skim through and look at the pieces that matter to me. But I think all in all, we'll see what happens. Like I said, it's only 4 years. We'll see what happens.
Our buddies Hammy's on. Allie was on earlier. I don't know if she's still on.
Hammy.
And Hammy's on now. And
yep.
How you doing, buddy?
So Memorial Day was Monday.
Yeah.
Toast to all of those who have.
That's our toast this week.
Yep.
Absolutely, yes.
To all of those who have perished.
Salute.
Salute. We had our normal little Memorial Day parade.
Yes. Did you go to it?
No.
I went to it.
I was working.
Yeah, you work a lot.
So,
work, yeah.
From what I understand, it was a nice little parade.
It was a very nice parade. The candy to kid ratio is insane. There is about for every kid there's about 5 pounds of candy.
It's just come on.
It's crazier than like Halloween. Kenner doesn't eat a lot of candy right yet, but the kids next to us, they're a little older, and we told them like, please just
wolfing it down, huh?
Oh, they were all over it. So it's still cool that you can have a town parade like that.
I think we have too many parades.
Oh, stop, Steven.
We have a parade for everything.
Steven, stop. What are you gonna stop a parade? Are you gonna you gonna start talking out against parades?
We have a parade.
How many you got? Let's name them. You got Memorial Day.
Uh-huh.
All right. The next one that I know of is the tractor parade for the fair.
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Christmas parade.
Is there a 4th of July? Oh, there's a Christmas parade. That's 4.
Yeah.
Is there a 4th of July one?
No.
You have 4 parades. Is
What do we,
Is there a
what,
Labor Day one?
the one that I really think we don't need is the tractor parade. It had one tractor that does 2 miles an hour with a flat tire holds up traffic for 8 hours through town.
Steven, I'm taking my E180 John Deere down there that I mow the yard with.
No, you are not.
And I'm gonna do it.
You'll be one of them. You'll be one of
They're
them.
good people.
Well, yeah. It's great, but it's a tractor.
Why don't you take your tractor parade? Where else can you go see a tractor parade?
Nowhere.
It's awesome.
Oh,
It's
okay.
awesome.
All right. Why
don't you take your zero turn down?
Because it's not a tractor, it's a lawnmower.
Still count.
No.
Cut the grass.
A tractor is not meant for cutting grass. That's why I don't want to see everybody on their Craftsman lawnmower riding through town. Those aren't tractors, kids. They're lawnmowers.
I don't even know that I can argue it. That is hilarious. Anyway, I'm not doing away. I wouldn't sign up to do away with any parades though. I mean, I'm all 100% every one of them. I think we should add one more.
What parade would you add?
I don't know. A Labor Day for the people that work. What are they like? How many is there? Like
Well,
20?
I'm sorry.
How many people can we scrape together to work?
Yeah. I bet
Come
you
on, Steven.
there aren't going to be many people at that one.
All right.
Maybe we can have a reliever parade.
Yeah, that'd be too big.
Yeah.
Stop. All right.
I got to have a little mint.
Oh, you still in them zings or whatever they call them?
Oh, God, no. I went right back to the old tobacco.
Oh, you're back to the Copenhagen.
Yeah, right back to the Copenhagen.
All right. Well,
It's much better for you.
Is it better than Zins?
Yeah.
My buddy at work does Zins.
Yeah.
Well, I see him at work.
Yeah. Does he have a vagina?
No. He's
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, so
What?
you know what this
Why
is?
you keep doing that? That's weird.
You know what it is.
Very vulgar.
You of all, it's not vulgar at all. You of all people would know what this is.
I mean, yeah, I do. Like 9th grade Casey used to do
No,
it.
it's the sign of the Illuminati. It's the all-seeing tongue.
All right, the all-seeing tongue is how it is. All right, that's pretty good. I'll give you that one.
That's a Jim Carrey deal, by the way.
The Illuminati.
The Illuminati. Yeah. The all-seeing tongue.
Okay.
So, Croc, can you explain to us why you were late today?
Well, at about 3:30.
I don't need your whole life story. Just get to the point.
Take a rental car back to Du Bois because I had to rent a car.
Back to the.
Got there, went to the Walmarts, and then went to dinner.
What did you go to Walmart for?
Here's a good segue.
I didn't go to Walmart for anything. My wife needed something. She needed a bra.
Okay, here we go. Let me ask you. You said you needed nothing, and your wife needed a bra. I agree with both those statements.
Yeah, it's a true statement.
What did you buy in there?
A record.
But you needed nothing.
Needed nothing.
And what did your wife buy?
A bra and 2 pairs of pants.
More than what you went in for.
Yes.
It is. That's it. This is what.
This is the letter that I.
It's a problem.
It is.
It's a problem.
So this is something that I had no idea about until it was brought to my attention. And then I started doing some research and thinking about it. And there was this thing, and I got some of my research here.
I've heard of it.
It is. This was the Walmart Memory Project.
That's. Yes. It's got to be real. Seriously.
So
I didn't know this was coming.
So yeah, you didn't because
I did not.
You had no idea.
You were just duped today by Sam Walton himself.
Yeah.
And Alice in Chains.
This is it was a mass psychological manipulation and government interference, and it's why now you own a record
Yes.
that you did not want or need, and your wife got 2 pairs of pants when all she needed was a bra, and Casey always comes out with a 12-pack of adult novelty pool toys.
Sometimes. I mean, I don't even own a pool. My neighbor used to.
Have you ever come out of Walmart? Have you ever seen the people that go out of Walmart and have just like the one pool noodle?
Yeah.
That they buy.
The people,
Why?
First off, the people at Walmart. But yeah, there's it's weird. Like it's just they come out with stuff they didn't go in there for, right? And people don't go there
Right.
like even the two Carters. You get the two Carter families, right? They go in and
Jimmy's family and who else?
what? Oh, Jimmy Carter. Is that a Jimmy Carter joke? You did not.
It was.
Jimmy Carter
It
joke?
was.
My God. June Carter and Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, those were the two families.
Yeah.
The two Cart families.
The two Cart families. Holy cow. Wow. Put
Yeah.
the brakes on for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but there's, no family went in there thinking like, oh yeah, this could be a two-cart trip.
Every time Holly will say, the warden's like, hey, I'm going to run to the Walmart. I'm like, all right, Mama, you better get the big checkbook if you're going up to the Walmarts.
Right.
Because it's $100.
Oh, no, you can't get out of there for other.
It's $100.
Yeah.
$100 a day.
Now, let me lay one more thing on, right? Okay. It's my bad. The worst thing about Walmart, like, and they always change where the stuff is, so I can't find it. So I buy cream corn like once a year, right? Once a year I need cream corn. I'm on my way to Walmart, or I'm in the St. Mary's, right, or someplace that Walmart is, and the wife texts me like, "Hey, can you get some cream corn or some XYZ a can of that?" And I'm like, "What? Like I don't know where it's at." So I go find this stuff. But once I learn where the cream corn is, it doesn't matter because they move it by the next time I need it, right? Then like the next year. So it's just there's so many people that just wander Walmart and they're looking for cream corn or some stuff. That's what that's what I compare it. They're looking for something.
I'm still mesmerized by you buying cream corn.
Yeah, I do. I don't know what we use it in. My wife needs it. But I find myself once a year in Walmart looking for the cream corn. You can't find it. Then, of course, like 9 things. I find 9 things I want, right? That's the problem. Find 9 things that I pick up while I'm there getting the stupid friggin' cream corn that I can't find because they changed it from last year.
They change it weekly.
You think?
Oh, yeah, there's always something.
See, I'm not in there that much.
I don't go to the Walmart very often.
No?
No. And I go in specifically with earplugs and beeline for what I'm looking for.
But why the earplug?
Okay,
Why do you
so
think the earplug?
Because I was reading this study, and it's funny because it's from Dr. Fallon Marquise, and she's a neuroscientist at the non-accredited Central Ohio Brain Lab.
You say non?
And she noticed something, and this is what she said. When subjects entered a Walmart,
Yeah.
their brainwave patterns begin to flatten after just 7 minutes. By 15 minutes, most showed signs of acute temporal disorientation. So think of it as like jet lag without the plane ride.
I believe.
So that's what they're feeling.
Yeah. Well, you've seen it, right? You've seen
And it's been given a name. It's RAS, Retail Amnesia Syndrome. And yeah, and it's spreading.
So what do you like the sound thing? The sound thing? You think?
Well, here's what So she obtained some schematics, and it was allegedly leaked from a contractor working for a Walmart headquartered in Arkansas, like
Well,
the,
that's where they're from.
the originals.
Yeah, it's
And
originals. That's where they test it.
the schematics showed speaker systems hidden in ventilation ducts, but they're not blasting pop music. According to a whistleblower, this guy,
Yeah.
they're transmitting ultrasonic frequency cues designed to suppress short-term memory.
Yeah.
So it's like brown noise for your brain is what's happening.
Oh, brown. Is that what the brown noise? That's the brown note? The brown note. That's
the brown noise.
Brown noise. Is that
Yeah.
the one where they made it poop, though? They made you poop. Brown note.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's like for your brain and your shopping.
Right.
And they want you to buy other things that you don't need. Somehow they're subliminally making you look for pants when you just needed a bra or a record. Like you probably don't even own a record player.
Well, okay, here's something else. Go to Walmart. In the parking lot in Walmart, there is always just pigeons everywhere.
I've seen that. Yes.
They don't fly.
I've never seen one fly.
I thought we didn't have pigeons.
Pay attention. They don't fly.
Yeah, they just kind of hop
I
around.
thought you told me we didn't have pigeons. I thought they were doves.
No, we have doves too.
You told me we didn't have pigeons.
There's pigeons flying all over the place.
So these ones don't, though.
We don't have pigeons in Rich Valley.
Yeah, we don't have pigeons.
We have doves.
They're in the downtown.
Yeah, they're in the downtowns.
All right. Okay.
Those are townies.
I wonder why they're in the town.
So
You're right. We don't have. I've
feed
never
on
seen a pigeon
garbage.
on my roof.
They eat garbage.
The rats of the sky. I hit one on the motorcycle. No, they are.
Yeah.
They are. I hit one with a motorcycle one time. It was disgusting. I could smell it for 3 days.
Don't tell Mike Tyson you're the rat guy because he's really into his pigeons.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's a big pigeon guy.
I wouldn't have thought.
But not the time. His pigeons fly.
Some pigeons are really smart. They're like the carrier pigeons.
Well, they're supposed to fly.
They're extinct. We killed them. They knew too much.
But the ones at Walmart are not real pigeons.
They can't, no, because they don't fly. You're right.
No,
I've never seen one fly. They just hop around.
They're robotic.
Exactly.
You think they're
So what they are?
Right.
So what they are? This pigeons. They don't fly. They rotate 34 degrees every 90 seconds.
Really?
Yes. Yes. And Dr. Vasquez, or what's her name, Marquez, filed a Freedom of Information request, revealed that Department of Homeland Security initiative labeled Avion, AVIAN, Autonomous Visual Intelligence and Networking. And according to a whistleblower, who shall rename
Yeah, no, I respect,
nameless. I don't.
respect their name. Yeah.
They told him he would loop Coldplay tracks,
That's oh god.
but
Please,
no Nickelback.
Oh God, no.
no Coldplay, but he'd play them just 1% too slow, just to create
That's horrible.
that neurological lag.
That's the brown noise. That's what it is.
After 3 loops, the average customer forgot that what aisle they were on. After 5, they forget where they were parked.
Crazy. That's great. Coldplay.
Yes.
It is no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's not Nickelback.
It's one of the worst. They're on my hit
So-
list.
After my research, this is why I said about the earplugs. So what they recommend is countermeasures. Noise canceling headphones.
Yep.
And some say that chewing mint gum interferes with the brainwave manipulation.
Not like a Wrigley. I'm a regular.
Well, yeah, mint gum, a mint
Okay.
gum, and I recommend. Recommend taking like a trusty companion with you. Uh, take your shopping list,
I'm
and
always on my own. I'm always on my own, Steven.
and for God's sakes, don't ever buy anything out of the middle of the seasonal aisle.
No, that's junk.
Don't buy that stuff.
I don't know why people do that.
You know, it's
back to
just
school
absolutely
the back to school
ridiculous.
thing, and like, oh my god. Right now, it's probably 4th of July, right? What is it?
Well, I don't know. They're probably putting out Easter stuff again already.
No, it's 4th of July. Guarantee it's 4th of July.
They got all the Bush
Not even
cowboy
June.
hats. They got all the
June.
Bush-like cowboy hats out.
Bush-like cowboy hat. Yeah. Bought. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
You know,
I've taken a different route with Walmart.
all
If
right.
you knew this. You had said something before. You don't go to Walmart a lot. Well, I don't either. But what I did, everybody's
You get a shopper.
I know I'm the Walmart Plus now.
Ship it to your house.
Ship it to my house. And when I use
Is that how you get your eggs?
No, my wife gets the eggs. She's her own punishment.
All I can say is,
What?
the next time you wake up in your driveway with a 40-count box of fucking Cheez-Its, and I use the F word, I am sorry, but this really gets me burnt. That you had no idea that you bought.
Yeah.
Just remember, it was a trip to Walmart.
It was a trip to Walmart. That's what it is. I only got to go to Walmart for one thing, and that's the red dye stuff that I put in my drink. I can't get that shipped. So stupid little things like that, like some stupid food item. Now coffee I can, and that's I use it for coffee because I get the big things of coffee. I keep one at the house, one at work, and I keep two of them. When I wear one when I'm through one, I just
Bulk.
Bulk. Yeah, well, to some extent, yeah. And then the what else was there? Oh, laundry detergent, and just household items. That's the stuff that I just ship.
I know a lot of people are using this their little shopper, and they just bring it out to you and load your car up.
My wife does that on the weekend.
We used to do that a lot during COVID.
Yeah, it started with COVID. That's where COVID.
Yeah,
COVID
it was awesome during that.
Yeah.
You see what's coming out with the COVID now? What a scam.
What?
Now that everybody's realizing what a scam it was and why all these...
I didn't know they were still talking about that.
Gasp.
No. The studies that are showing young men dying, heart problems, cancer
Oh, yeah.
from the vaccine.
I guarantee it.
I want to know which one, though. The first one or the booster?
What's the difference?
I don't know, because I only got one.
To put poison in your body.
Because I only got one of them. And I'm wondering if that's why I feel like I'm dying.
It could be. But just look in our local area, the young men that have passed away just...
Yeah, there were several. Yeah, there were several.
And it's just, to me, it immediately sets off an alarm.
Something's messed up about it. The vaccine was horrible. I don't think it did what it was supposed to do.
I think Fauci should be in jail.
Yeah.
And he can take that thing that was with him on the local Pennsylvania channel.
Yeah, we had to watch that.
Preaching that every day.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100% agree.
You're going to believe somebody with that type of mental illness.
Right.
And we all fell for it.
I don't know if we fell for it. I didn't believe it. There was a time during COVID, like 2 or 3 days, I was like actually scared, right? We didn't know. But over time, it was like, this is dumb. This ain't working. We're all,
Listen, what did we do during COVID? Secret mass gatherings.
Yeah, I know. It was like, they told us we couldn't hang out together, and that's exactly what we did.
That's exactly what we did. Don't tell me I can't hang out with something.
Right.
Yeah.
Ball. There was a fun time. There was a a lot of fun times that came out of COVID.
Yeah. I had a lot of good times because Nobody was working.
Right. We weren't working.
So we were all just hanging out together. Here's what you do. Tell everybody they can't go to work, but they can't go visit anyone.
Right.
No.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. Especially when you're, I'm totally against rules.
Right. Yeah.
Lay a rule down.
I don't know if you remember, we just bought a motorcycle like in February of that year. So like Tosh and I were like, we were riding motorcycle everywhere. I got one of those coolers. You couldn't go in a bar, but you could get booze, right? So I got one of them coolers, put it in a saddlebag. I remember going over to Port, like going to Moe's, and we'd camp out in the park over there.
Yeah.
That was like we had a picnic in a park, like just COVID, like no big deal. Like, yeah,
absolutely ridiculous.
Then you had all the ones that illegally opened up, and that was fun. That was the best time. I had some of my most fun time. Not gonna name any bars.
You know how many hot dogs
I
had to buy to take a beer?
Remember the hot dog? That's hilarious. Hot dog.
Hot dogs I had to buy. Should I take a beer?
You could have bet your buddy to eat that hot dog, thinking, it'd been in a crock pot for about 24 hours.
Yeah, because you couldn't get a beer unless you got a hot dog.
Right.
You had to get something to eat, or you couldn't have a drink.
Get a hot dog, keep it in front of you.
And the best part, I flew during the whole thing. I was on a plane.
Yeah.
Okay. Strict mask rules,
Oh, yeah.
But as soon as they laid the peanuts in front of you, you were allowed to take your mask off and eat your peanuts.
Right.
We're in a freaking tube.
Yes, true story.
If the person in the back farts, you can smell it.
You ever see any of the pictures of the people, what they did to the people in bands, like the poor kids in band practice? They cut out, the trumpet players cut out their masks. So they can blow. That's what we lived through. I don't know if you remember this. I hate for this to turn into the COVID episode.
I know, but it's just...
It's not the COVID episode.
But if you look back at it now, at just exactly how stupid it all was.
It was stupid.
Just gotta laugh at it. I mean, that's all you do.
Just laugh. We're gonna laugh and
instead of being mad, let's just laugh about it.
Cammy says we partied. We
did.
That was where
I partied too.
Cammy and his TikTok journey started.
I mean,
there would be no TikTok without COVID.
That's true.
Everybody did it. We were still doing it too.
Yeah.
In Pittsburgh, we still had get-togethers. We didn't have 150 people there.
We got as many people as we could, just to break the rules.
That was fun. There were some fun times.
But that's...
And then I lost my job.
Here's the thing. It was every single one of those people's decision to go there. And it was who gives a shit? They wanted to do it. You can't tell somebody that they can't.
Okay, here's something really neat. Since we're on the TikTok. TikTok would not be what it is today.
Absolutely true.
Without COVID.
Right. Yeah, absolutely true.
So... And
Tiger King.
Well, yeah, and here's something that might get us thrown off. But think about this. Where did it come from?
China.
Where's TikTok? Who owns TikTok?
Yeah, the Chinese right now. Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, you might have something. I never thought of it.
It was a Chinese American co thing.
We funded the whole thing.
Exactly. We brought it here. Yes.
So let's get on to something else.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't want to be the COVID episode. I hate COVID.
Okay. So I've gone down to a couple worm rabbit holes.
Yeah. This is number 2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah. And so the Diddy trial.
I tell you,
I'm making like OJ and all these other trials look like freaking.
Why would they not let the cameras in there? This stuff is amazing.
I don't know, but the artist, artist is amazing.
His poor Cassie, that woman went through some really messed up shit with him.
So when the stuff that is coming out, okay, not only was he a woman beater, not only was he trafficking young women,
Across state lines, yeah.
not only that, he's a murderer. He killed Michael Jackson.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I,
Diddy had Michael Jackson killed.
why?
See, it's Diddy and Oprah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody can be any better than them. Once somebody starts, they got to get rid of these people. You know who else he killed? Who was the Britney girl? Ashton Kutcher's
Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy. Killing her.
Why do you say that though?
Okay. Because Ashton Kutcher and Diddy are like tight.
They are?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that doesn't
They
sound
are.
good.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Ashton wanted out of this Britney thing because he had Demi Moore on the side.
Yeah.
So Britney was getting ready to talk about all the stuff that was going on at these white parties. Anytime somebody,
Yeah, she's always been known as like a great person too.
Yeah.
Everybody that ever talks to
anybody
her.
that is going to talk disappears. So here's a couple things. Britney ends up marrying this weird freaking dude that was a lot older than her, that was just like some kind of con man.
Yeah.
Okay. Her cause of death was some sort of acute pneumonia.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Healthy lady. Yeah.
Healthy young girl.
Yeah.
No problems. Dies of pneumonia.
Yeah.
Shortly thereafter, less than a year, her husband dies of pneumonia.
Again.
Diddy's girlfriend, the mother of his children, died. Pneumonia.
Huh.
Britney said that she felt that she was being poisoned.
Crazy. Maybe so. I'm not gonna dispute that.
Michael Jackson's bodyguard, that was the newest bodyguard,
Yeah.
was involved with Diddy. The doctor administers the medicine for him to sleep. The doctor leaves to go get a cup of coffee, whatever, comes back. Michael is now unresponsive and dying. Dead.
Explain it.
I think you might have something. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta be honest. Haven't followed the trial. I'm not a Diddy guy. I don't know. Never did like him.
No,
But
I want him to rot in hell.
sounds like it.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's
Real
a
bad guy.
Yeah. And there's so many people that are involved in this thing.
Very many.
So many. Ashton has come out and totally denounced him and is testifying against him.
Wow.
And it's not just him. You have Britney Spears. Britney Spears was put under her
Dad. Her dad's
those people.
power of attorney.
It was more than that.
What is he? Yeah, it's like
Conservatorship.
Conservatorship. Yeah.
yeah.
Because she was going to tell. Every time somebody's going to speak about it, bad things happen to them.
My guy Justin Bieber is being silenced right now too.
Oh, Biebs? Yeah, Biebs is...
Being silenced big time.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's been through so much shit from the time he was like 12 years old. He's been involved with that shit. Usher got involved.
Spent Who would let your kid go spend 48 hours nonstop with this puke ditty?
Right.
Yeah, Bieber's parents were not good people.
Oh no, they were not.
Now he's involved with this like pastor guy that now they're thinking it's a cult. He's like a celebrity pastor, and like all these celebrities are.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And it's like a cult.
It is. It's so these you have no idea how powerful these people are.
And celebrities and those kind of people are like some of the most vulnerable people, I feel like.
Why do you think so many celebrities are believing this
Scientology.
this bullshit of Scientology?
Love Tom Cruise.
Wrote a fictional book and turned it into a religion.
Right.
These people are believing this crap.
How about Tom Cruise? He was all in.
Tom Cruise,
and then he was just like, all right, Top Gun 2, and then everybody kind of forgot about it. And stopped.
Everybody forgets that Tom Cruise is a.
And now Mission Impossible 8's out, and then
he's a
Top Gun 3.
He's like
He is
like the top of this whole thing. Yeah, I just don't understand. Somebody explain this to me. Anyone with half a brain realizes how ridiculous this stuff is. I'm going to write a book and turn it into a religion. Yeah, absolutely. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a Diddy guy. Never was. Glad I'm not. I don't know. I don't like many celebrities.
I don't like any celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. I don't go gaga.
I like one. That's it. That's all I like. And I know he's got
I got a few that if they walked in front of me, I would probably get shaky knees.
Yeah. See,
but not everyone. A lot of them I feel like I would just walk up to and say hi. How you doing?
I'm not. I don't want to even associate with that.
I think I said this before, but I saw Kurt Angle one time, and I got shaky knees seeing Kurt Angle.
Well, here's something different. You're looking at a totally different genre and totally different way of things. But if you're those Hollywood elites, nah, I ain't got time for you.
No, I don't care.
You have to say though, if I saw John Mayer, I would probably get a little shaky kneed.
He makes my pants tight.
Yeah, same. Like I would probably get shaky.
He sings in my pants.
I'd probably get on my knees actually.
Your body's wonderland. Okay. Gary Sinise.
Yeah.
Top notch.
Cool guy. Love to meet him.
Why didn't you say so?
Wow. Yeah.
Jeez. Casey.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta let me know this stuff.
No, but you're right. Like there are some that are. I'd say okay, that he's cool. Look up to him, true hero. But I that's the thing. There's a key word, hero. How many celebrities are heroes?
Well, let me tell you somebody who has completely. Remember, I did my whole Jim Carrey thing.
Yeah.
Everybody says Jim Carrey's nuts. Now, all Jim Carrey is doing is telling you what's going on. So he did it to Jimmy Kimmel. That Illuminati thing.
Yeah,
and he kept saying, well, you know what it is. You guys know what it is. You're all in it.
I didn't see that. Really?
Yeah. Oh, he's blasting them, but doing it in a way that people think, is this guy joking or is he... Like when he said, none of this is real, they're interviewing him on a red carpet for it was an award show, and he goes, "No, this is real."
He's like, this is when I wouldn't consider any of this real.
Yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
I thought, well, what's the like the worst thing I could do tonight, and I have nothing else going on. Oh, let's go do this because it's not real.
Yeah. And it doesn't sound, to me, it didn't sound like a guy that was going crazy. It sounded like a guy that was fed up.
And that's exactly what it is. It's a guy that's fed up with the Hollywood and the crap that goes on. And we all know who runs Hollywood. I'll just leave that dangle out there for people to think about.
Who's right here?
He's a guy. Okay, Ryan Harris, nice.
Hey.
But yeah, think about who runs Hollywood and then just put all the puzzle pieces together. I know our watchers are smart enough to figure this out.
Right.
I'm not even going to mention it. And what do you think about the wars are ending?
Yeah.
It's going to be peace on Earth.
Maybe.
Which wars are ending?
We're getting rid of all these wars that were going on. Trump's calling all the shots now, making stuff go away. Listen, nobody messes with old Big Daddy Trump. Putin tried that stuff. Putin's a fly under his boot. He's gonna stomp him.
Yeah, he had some bad things to say
But he
about
did.
him, yeah.
But I'll tell you what, he got the aid into Gaza that they needed.
Tell you what, freaking Netherlands are still taking advantage of this 23.5% tariff because they're still charging me. I don't know what's going on with the freaking Netherlands, but it's not supposed to still be that way. It's supposed to drop down to 10%.
The Swedes probably got a hold of him.
It was the Swedes again. They get a hold of everything.
Are you going to sleep during the podcast?
I might have to. I'm getting kind of tired.
What is your
It's been a
problem?
long week.
It was the shortest week we've had all year.
I know, but it's still been a long week.
No, the problem is you're double drinking.
No. I didn't even finish that drink, you know? Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I know.
See, that's your problem right there. I'm taking that chair away from you.
No. Don't
Yes,
take
I
the
am.
chair. I like it.
No, you're not going to have that chair anymore because you think that you're just at home lounging around. You're at home lounging around watching Gunsmoke, and that's not what's happening here.
Not wrong at all. It's very comfortable.
Exactly.
Where
It's
did
going
this
away.
come from?
Brock,
Where did this chair come from?
by next week, I want the new setup in here. Understood? Or you're fired. He's not even listening to me.
What? Where did this chair come from? Was this your chair?
No, it's out of Croc's house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's going.
Go.
Going. Nope, it's going to a storage unit.
I got my Hey Dudes on.
Yep, it is going to a storage unit. Hey, did you notice I weed whacked all your stuff last night? All the stuff that you don't mow. All around all your pine trees and all that stuff. I did too. You look.
The neighbors over here.
No, I went all the way up your house and went all around everything that you don't weed whack. I did it last night.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
He did.
Oh, I got.
Why would he lie? Come on, Casey.
Yeah.
I have more faith in your friend.
I've been doing really good. I'm down.
You're good when you can sit on the mower.
Oh, here we go. I got a lot of yard.
There's nothing worse than unwhacked weeds. I did all of Pat's. I did all of yours.
gotta see.
I was on a frenzy.
You were on a frenzy,
and I just kept going. Every time I saw a weed, you know where your drain in your yard is that you don't mow over top of.
Yeah.
I weed whacked that too.
All right.
I don't weed whack that. I let it, the normal height.
It was 18 inches high.
Well, from the
And
bottom of the pit,
I was not
lovely.
going to weed whack around your shitter pipe, though. I didn't get that. I didn't go.
That's not an actual shitter pipe.
All right, but I didn't go to your house. I was going to go up and start weed whacking everything,
Yeah.
but I actually reeled myself back in. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. You might be overstepping your bounds right now.
Well, I'll have to come over and weed whack your house.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I
not.
was really not to get out, stay out.
We're
No.
whacking each other's weeds now.
That's all. That's all right. No,
Yeah. I thought for sure you'd be like, wow, Steve, look what Steve did. Look at how nice it
I
looks.
really appreciate that. If you did, I didn't know.
Because you've been taking a wide berth around all the trees.
Well, there's
Because of the roots.
the roots.
The roots. So I took care of that last night.
Okay. I don't know what to do about the roots.
There's nothing you can do about that. You got to run the weed whacker.
I don't want to. It's too far out.
What do you mean it's too far out?
It's too far out. It's too far out from the tree. I don't want to. Christ, I gotta weed whack.
It took me all of 10 minutes to do the whole thing.
Okay. I feel like I could do it all with the mower and just hit it real quick with the weed whacker if I did the mulching thing, but I don't.
Just
You do the mulch.
what do you mean mulching thing?
Mulch. I'd like to mulch around the tree.
Those pine trees.
Yeah,
That's a lot of mulch,
I
dude.
know. That's my problem. I don't know how to
Weed
get it.
whack it.
around it too.
I can fix it for you. I'll go over there and spray weed killer on your whole freaking yard. You won't have to mow anything. Look at my ditch out here.
No, I know you do good with your ditch.
I edged everything last night. Everything's edged.
You went too low.
What's
this
that?
time.
Can't
You went too low this time.
I didn't. No, that's not what happened.
What happened?
A
Your
tire
blade's
went-
off centered.
Tire went flat on me.
That's what it was. I was gonna say, looked like the blade was off.
Yeah,
Off
that
center.
tire. I had that tire went. A tire went flat on the
That's a
front,
shame.
which throws your.
Even do you think the people in the tractor parade have flat tires?
Yeah, that's why it takes them 8 hours to get through town.
No, they don't. They don't have flat tires. They take pride in their tractor.
No, they don't. They're all junk.
No,
They can barely run.
some really nice 8 ends in there and stuff. Yeah, 9 ends or four,
6, 7,
six.
6, 7.
8 ends.
You guys ever see the little John Deere tractor kid on TikToks or anything?
Oh yeah, that builds the tractors and stuff.
Yeah, he's like talks all. He's a son.
He knows-
He's all talks all about the John Deere tractor.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
He knows everything about it.
this guy would give Daryl Hockenberry a run for his money.
I would love to see Daryl Hockenberry and that kid.
We need to get if
I've never
those
seen
two,
him. I've never seen him in the same room together.
if they might be the same person.
Yeah, it might be. It might be like a. It might be like a past life, future life thing. Just Daryl hasn't
Because
died yet.
This kid knows more about the John Deere tractor. He'll tell you everything. Part numbers.
Oh, he's crazy. We'll show him to you after this.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And I do have a picture of those pigeons in the Walmart parking lot.
Do you
too.
really?
Yes, I snapped a picture. I just can't.
I don't think it's even just a wall. It's not even just a Walmart. It's like a shopping plaza thing.
All these companies are picking up on what Walmart did.
Yeah, it's like all of these.
You know what the big one is now? Target.
Oh yeah, Target.
Like Target.
Yeah.
Target is
Think of
this
the
with
name.
Walmart.
Do they have a?
Think of the name. They're targeting you.
I wonder if they have like a Prime.
No, they want you in
I
the
actually
store.
I found a really cool shirt in there in Target the other day for you, Casey.
Were you looking for it?
No, I just saw it and I
Mhm.
thought of Casey, and so I'll send it to you and we'll put a picture of it up
Yeah,
too.
it's very very
It's
nice.
it just reminded me of you.
Oh, sure it's something.
No. I don't make fun of you, Casey.
What? No, you don't. Yeah, I'm glad you weed whacked my yard. I'm very happy. I thank you. I need to go check this out.
Well, I'll tell you what. If this is going to become a thing,
I send the bill.
Yeah,
Just send the bill.
do you want the bill come in your name or? Because I'm going through Weed Whacker string like crazy, which I think I'm going to get on the TikTok shop and get me one of them wire weed whackers.
See,
So I got to say this. I don't know what luck anybody else has had on the TikTok shops, but I've had great luck.
You talk about it a lot, yeah.
I mean, it's getting delivered, boom,
Yeah.
right on time.
You think it's related to Timo?
Yes.
I think it is too.
Same warehouses. Yes.
Yeah.
These are coming from local. I mean,
no, yeah, it's all
from domestic warehouses.
It's like some of the same warehouses as Amazon. Too.
Yeah. I was thinking about buying a motorcycle on the TikTok shop.
Yeah, I kind of want to I want to buy like one of the little pit bikes that they have on there. You know what I've seen on there is like little like buggies, like little go-kart buggies that are like
so
jacked up. You know?
I did find a bunch of parts for the mini bike project.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, the one that's under the thing over there?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
What kind of motor is in that?
That's got a Briggs & Stratton 5-horse.
It's just a lawn.
It's not a Tecumseh. It's a straight up Briggs & Stratton.
It's just a lawnmower engine, right?
But if you go on the TikTok shop, you can get some of them 49 cc's.
We could build another one,
and you can get top end rebuild kits for them. You can get stage 2 kits for them.
Yeah.
Everything.
Like a Predator engine.
So we could build another one.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Well,
so
all right.
Because I was looking.
The second one we built probably actually going to be a little bit better.
So this was a project for my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I want to do my own project.
Right. No, you owe her this one.
This one I owe her.
I wish you didn't hate her and you just built it.
Maybe hate her.
No, she's great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But
how many projects haven't got done around here?
Let's work on motorcycle number 1.
We got to get this one done.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. I mean,
projects around here.
I wish I could find somebody.
I heard the word now.
I know. If there was somebody I knew, I got to get some powder coating and some stuff done. It's kind of expensive.
I know. None of it grows on trees. I get it.
But I'm thinking about buying a welder on the TikTok shop.
Yeah.
So that I could build my own frames.
You can get a 120 volt welder. They sell 120 volt welder for all you're going to use.
It's $35 on the TikTok shop, though.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm watching. People are buying them and they're loving them.
$35.
Telling you, Casey.
Humans are humans, and they
I have a welder right over there. I have one.
You do have a
But I'd really like to have a nice wire feed. If somebody had one laying around at a shop that they could
get 120 volt wire.
You can.
Okay.
Most of them are flux core. I don't want to go flux core. I want to use gas.
Yeah.
It flows so much better.
Oh yeah.
And the easiest way to do it without going through a gas company and getting a bottle is go get one of those helium balloon blow up kits.
Just get the gas bottle.
We should do a whole podcast on helium.
Helium works awesome.
You do the whole podcast stuck in helium.
You know they stopped selling it now. Oh.
Helium.
Yeah.
Why?
You can't get a balloon down.
Why? Why can we not buy a balloon in town now?
They sell the whole kits at DG.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get kits, but you can't go to
You make them yourself.
Flower store and get helium.
What is this world coming to?
I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know.
You used to be able to. So Rite Aid used to have a whole balloon thing behind them. At least the ones in Pittsburgh, or no, DGs, Dollar Generals.
I'll just go down to the Rite Aid.
Dollar Generals. They used to have.
Well, you got
Dollar Generals used to have.
You can't go down there. You don't have a weed whacker.
No,
Dollar General used to have birthday balloons. They don't have those anymore.
Casey, let's do that.
Dollar General ain't bad.
Are you doing anything tomorrow?
No.
Let's get our weed whackers and go down and weed whack the Rite Aid. Just start weed whacking those high
dude.
weeds that are down
I
there.
thought about
Because it drives me
it.
crazy.
It drives me nuts, and it makes our town
You
look
know what drives me nuts? Me hips.
little steering wheel.
I knew it was coming.
All right. No, no. I thought about going down there and just going to town, weed whack in front of it. I'm gonna tear out all their signs and throw them away. I don't give a shit. Like, obviously, you're closing. It's pretty obvious, so whatever.
I want to get the big store closing sign when they're done with it. Hang it in my front yard. Store closing. And I'll just put all those little posters out there too.
Dogs out there.
Yeah, we'll get rid of some dogs.
Oh, I had a thought. What was it? I lost it.
Anybody that's looking for a nice dog, contact us here at Untrue Lies.
We have 7 of them.
Untrue Lies
Well, it's only
24 at gmail.com.
Even a not so nice
only
dog.
only 4 of them are up. Only 4 of them are up for grabs.
4 dogs up for grabs. Casey, you gonna take one? You gonna take that little Mexican one?
I mean, I can take it. I guess.
All right. Well, we got 3 left.
I like that one.
It's the nice thing about that dog is
Ay, caramba.
you lay a blanket down, it just crawls underneath it, makes a nest, and you don't see it for days.
It just has bad breath.
True.
It does. It needs it, and that's
It's
just
losing its teeth.
it's losing.
Well, it
And
doesn't
that's
chew. It needs to chew.
no,
It
it's
chews.
it's little dogs.
It chews.
You remember my wiener dog?
All little dogs. It just has.
It just happens.
Really?
With
Is
them.
that a little dog?
Yeah.
I didn't
We
know
have
that.
dental issues. It's just the way that goes.
I didn't know that.
But
They'll fucking live till they're effing
they,
live. Effing live.
oh boy, yeah, we're good. We're just going vulgar. I
Well,
did it.
The good thing is that the TikTok, you probably can't really hear me from here, and this, we can edit that. We can
Yeah.
edit this part.
You know that YouTube, if you say sex, it cuts it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Sex.
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 But what about
We'll
that?
test that.
That doesn't make any sense because I know I can name 4 songs off the top of my head that have music videos that have sex in the name of the song.
They're different. The Illuminati
will-
protects them.
They will mute it out.
So dumb.
Don't know how they do it, but they do.
Sex.
But you can say all sorts of other vulgarity.
Right. That's a shame. What's the country?
I don't know, Casey. I have no idea.
The Rite Aids. They're gone. I don't know.
Yep.
We need them. What else are we talking about? I had a thought. I lost.
You've complete. I'm completely disappointed in you.
Disappointed.
I find your slothy demeanor tonight.
I'm chilling. I'm chillaxing.
No,
Yeah. No.
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 This is what happens when Croc's late, and we have to start late.
I kind of was looking forward to it. I kind of knew a little late start would be a little bit of a wild card episode, you know.
Wild card, all right.
Where did you eat at? Where did you go to eat?
Oh, we just went to Dino's. We met Scott and Big Dave Stubber there.
There you go, Dino's.
I haven't been to Dino's in a decade.
I used to stop at Dino's on my way when I was working up at the Auto Edge.
Yeah.
When I was selling the cars.
Yeah.
I would stop on my way home at Dino's, and as soon as I walked in, he had a double snake bite on the rocks sitting on the bar for me.
He's a nice guy.
Absolute
Just
legend.
haven't-
Absolute
I'd
legend.
down my double snake bite and then get back in the car and head home. Most nights. Some nights I got tied up.
Kiss the dog. kick the dog.
No, he got drug into the hootenanny.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
next thing you know, I'm at the hoot.
the hoot. At the
Which is weird, you know, coming out of there. It's just they got like it's a dirt pit. First of all, it's like 10 feet deep, and there's just a real nice sidewalk in front of it, and it just feels wrong.
Well,
It's not there.
let's mention our
sponsors.
our partners.
We ate that apple.
Yeah, we did eat that apple.
You know what? I actually
We ate it.
Yeah.
I drove right by the Dan Smith Candies today.
And you
Look,
Didn't
Well-
stop in for anything free.
no, I did not stop in for anything.
Even for anything
free.
bought, like
You know, I'm not. I'm not the guy that does that. I'm behind the scenes. I don't show my face.
Well,
I
here's
didn't
what.
have my mask. I didn't want to go in.
All right. So, get yourself some Dan Smith
it's
candies.
Father's Day.
Father's
I'll take
Day.
candy.
Dad likes candy.
Dad loves candy.
Get him one of them apples. Hopefully, they went into production because those things are amazing.
Oh my god!
And then if your dad's got a beard, any good dad would have a beard and try and look like the patriarch of the family, as they did in hunter-gatherer days when men went out and hunted and
That's
had.
why I have a ring.
I think Kenner might have a nicer beard than you got.
Probably.
Right now.
He probably does.
Yeah.
He probably does. Kenner Ray has a better beard.
That's the dago in them.
Dagos don't grow a beard.
What?
Those are not that's not what you're thinking of, bud. I know Italian women that have better beards.
Yeah, man. What? No, it's not that you don't have a good beard. You just don't let it grow. You have a great beard.
I do not. It's.
Are you kidding me? I can see it from here, and you probably did you shave this morning?
Well, if he would start using the 27 Beard Company products.
Don't mislabel it. It's not going to make your beard.
It's not true.
It promotes growth.
Does it?
Casey,
Yes.
you can't be bashing our sponsors
It's not
like
passion. I mean, it's a good product to make your beard.
you
grow
only you didn't even use the product. You gave it away.
Yeah. If you have armpit hairs, put it on that. See what happens.
Yeah.
Put it on those white ass legs.
Give
Maybe
it to
some
Kenner.
hair will grow.
Give it to Kenner. Kenner will use it on his beard.
You can't wear shorts because it's going to throw our lighting off.
I almost wore shorts over. I really.
No.
I know.
No, it's bad enough we're starting to see a little ankle.
That's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to complain about.
Oh, a complaint.
I do complain with summer.
What about summer?
When you go to the Walmart, you see people. They always wear sandals.
I don't want to see your toes.
That's where I'm at. Toes, they're disgusting. I have the
Are
opposite.
we talking like
I have the
okay? Who are
opposite.
we talking about here?
We're not talking about anybody. We're talking about people that wear
People
sandals.
that wear sandals or men
public.
men that wear sandals.
No, even the women. They're the more. No.
Listen, there was only one man that was allowed to wear sandals.
Yeah.
And that was Jesus.
Yeah, and he would wear
Yeah,
Nikes.
and
if he
every
was
single
wearing
other
New
man that
Balances or
existed in that era wore
Yeah.
sandals.
Yeah, it's because if they
Like,
were
it's bad.
if they were now they'd be wearing a nice pair of Ariat boots.
something. Yeah, New Balances or something.
No, New Balances. Come on, Dad.
That's comfort. I hate no New Balances. No,
I don't know.
New Balances are awesome shoes.
He was.
Do you think he was an Arian?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a Justin boot. I like Justin.
Yeah.
Arians don't play
Most
fit
of the
here.
pros will buy Justin's.
Oh my god. No, that was my complaint with the summertime and the toes. I don't want to see your toes, little nubby things.
So listen, I have a serious problem with toes.
Yeah,
My own. I don't
they're
want-
not pretty. They're not.
I do not want people
They're
seeing,
not the prettiest thing on me.
when you got a 4-inch thick, big toenail that's
Oh,
black and yellow and got all
That's
sorts
the
of
problem. It's
fungus.
discolored.
Yeah.
You can't stop the fungus.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
can
so
never
hard.
wear sandals.
It's
ever.
so hard to stop the fungus. I'm on my feet. I have to wear boots because I'm a working man. I didn't make $1 million not working.
Yeah. One of the biggest fights that me and the wife got into it was when we first honestly maybe one of our first fights. Oh.
Yeah. Well, what was
First
your
fights ever, one of our first fights ever. I was taking her out to dinner. We were going to the Beef and Barrel in the Olean.
Mm-hmm.
And she wore some kind of fancy sandal. And she asked me, she goes, "What do you think of my shoes?" I looked down and I go, "I don't. Is that what you're gonna wear?" She goes, "Yeah."
Ooh.
I go,
Ooh,
we're going. I said,
Ooh.
we're going to the Beef and Barrel."
ooh.
And she's like, I don't care. She goes, "I want to wear sandals." And I'm like, "Look, I don't want to be like halfway through my beef on Wick and look down and see a nubby toe. Like that's not what I want to go to the Beef and Barrel and see. Like, and fungus and toe jam.
Well, that,
ugh.
and I'd also argue that in this day and age, with the selling of things, you're gonna show your feet.
You mean
in
feet
public
finder?
like that?
I
You're
said,
gonna show your feet in public
I have the
and
opposite.
just not just let people just gaze at them for
Yeah,
free?
because
For free.
there's some freaks out
You're
there.
gonna find the weirdos for sure. You're
Yeah.
gonna find them.
Yeah, you put your toes out, all
Yeah.
the weirdos
Oh,
are
you're
coming
gonna
for you.
find
And
Yeah.
you're giving them a free show.
It's a free show when you can sell that
You could
stuff.
sell it.
I'm the opposite of what said it. Like, who the hell wants to see what? Just got a little gnarled up fungus.
I haven't seen my feet in a
toe jam.
long time.
I keep mine well hidden. I did come over every now and then. I come over in my bare feet, but I can tell. You guys get a little queasy about it.
Not as queasy as when you come over in your shorts. I thought when you walked in here that day with them shorts on, I thought you were sick. I thought there was something wrong with you. I've never seen.
Come over to deliver some news.
Yeah, because you were translucent.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like shorts either. I don't wear a lot of shorts. I'm getting better though. I'm starting to lounge a little more. Yeah.
Not this dude.
What'd you do?
I went in for the hug.
Oh, you hugged.
Oh,
me.
Oh yeah, big hug,
That's
kiss
awesome.
right on the cheek.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. It was.
Yeah, we'll throw a photo up of Popcorn's
I was an
graduation.
old man when I graduated. I was 40 years old when I graduated college.
Wow. It's crazy.
Yep.
That right there is a good sign, though, because that is what 3 podcasts that we've done, and that battery didn't die
It's a good
once
camera.
since then. Yeah,
So,
first time it died.
We have to do some satellite stuff eventually.
well, the weather, if it's got to stop raining.
I know. I was gonna sing. I'm no stranger to the rain. Just to
Yeah.
get us in.
I
I thought against it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
you
do the
should.
campfire
You
episode.
should.
We got to do a campfire episode.
Oh,
Listen, my project out here,
You should see what Laura's done out there.
I might get 2 hours a week on this project, and it's not going well.
No, I came home and it looks really, really good out there.
We've
The
been
rocks, a
working.
lot of rocks raked up.
Yep.
Laura told me that you guys
If you
did
know where I can get some topsoil free, send me a message.
topsoil. She passed away.
I'm looking for some topsoil. So if anybody knows where I can get a couple loads of topsoil, got to finish this project off. Want to have it done by I got 2 weeks to get this project done.
why? What?
I like to have everything done by the end of June, before the end of June.
Oh yes.
That way I can enjoy my summer.
I see. I consider summer to start in June.
Yeah.
June, July, August. That's summer.
Yep.
September, October, November. That's fall.
Yep. I've been on my motorcycle once because it won't stop raining.
3 times here, but yeah, it's not been a lot.
You know, it's
a good ride.
And-
it's been cold too.
And any nice day, I'm working on this project.
Right. Well, it's cold even when it's nice. It's cold.
Yeah.
Sunday was nice, and I had the bike moved out of the garage to do some work, and before I put it away, I'm like, I can't just keep starting this thing up and put it away, right? You got to run it. So
Yeah.
I took it down the road and I run it. But it was cold.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to go all day in that, it made you could do it
Yeah.
with bike, right? But it's still miserable.
I don't want to be miserable.
No.
Well, good episode, Casey.
It was okay.
It was horrible. Everything,
I don't know.
anything that could went wrong. You know, here's the thing.
It's freaking weird.
Things have gone way too smooth. We needed to get this one out of the way.
Yeah, we got a bad one. Maybe next one will be good. We got a good topic. We had a good topic today. Just,
Yeah, and the chair's going away, so we'll keep you coherent.
You can give me a metal chair. You can give me
Yep.
a metal folding chair.
Well, no, I'm going to
Here,
put
sit here.
you're getting a metal chair, and I'm hooking the jumper cables up to it. And every
Oh.
time you nod off, I'm going to zap
I'm
you.
already know. I am very tired. Very.
Yeah,
I was hoping you go now after this. You could go in the house and leave me here.
Hey, if you want to catch a nap here, you know you're more than welcome to hang out in the garage anytime you want.
Appreciate it.
Yep, it's always open. But let's call it a night.
I think it's time to call it a night.
It is. I got to work in the morning.
Yep.
It's supposed to be a pretty decent day. Everybody, enjoy your weekend and
Stay safe.
yeah.
Yeah. Salute.
Try not to. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population, and
No, you
enjoy
should-
your weekend.
I believe God said, "Go forth and populate." Right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
I don't know. Some people shouldn't.
It's just something.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Good
God
night.
bless. Keep in touch with yourself.